What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Roll Productions. You guys, we got some good, interesting topics to dive deep into today's video. I cannot wait to discuss some Marvel, some DC with you guys. The hype for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is definitely still in me. I saw it last night, you guys. It was a silly goose time. I definitely can't wait for the future. I definitely can't wait to see more Kang. I absolutely love and adored Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I know it's very divisive right now among fans. Or not even, it's just critics. Because you look at the Rotten Tomato score, actually being Marvel's second film to be rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, with the first film being Eternals, the audience score is about 84. And the critics is what, 49? So it looks like, fans are loving it. Look, I enjoyed it. It was a really good time. It was a massive step up from the first two Ant-Man films. I thought Peyton Reed did a wonderful job directing this film. I thought the cast was stellar. The family dynamic was really, really interesting. I love seeing more of the quantum realm. Honestly, Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror is definitely a force to reckon with. The post-credit scenes, you guys, were absolutely astonishing. I cannot wait for the future. Oh my God, it's going to be so good. No spoilers here, but it's going to be really good, you guys. Oh, I hope you guys are able to see it this weekend. Don't get anything spoiled for you, because trust me, you don't want anything spoiled for you. This is a fun film. And MODOK, some fans will love it, some fans will hate it. I like MODOK. I thought it was a fun time. It's really silly. Whatever. You can't, not everything can be, 100% like the comics. And I understand that. But Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, you guys, is rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. And boy, oh boy, fans are worried. Don't be worried. Go in and go see it for yourself. Trust me. Form your own opinion. Form your own thoughts. This is you and you only. That matters. So go see it, you guys. But let's dive deep into some of these topics. Marvel and DC, you guys. Starting with Marvel. Boy, oh boy, this is a fun one. So, Patrick Stewart has teased that Ian McKellen has a possible return to the role of Magneto, stating, "We're not done. Sir Ian and myself, we got plans." Oh, I was like, wait a minute. You got plans? What do you mean you got plans? Look, there's either two possibilities. Deadpool 3 and Avengers Secret Wars, which most likely will be both of them. I cannot wait to see Magneto come back. I love Ian McKellen. I love him as Gandalf. He's a wonderful actor, and he did a wonderful job as Magneto, setting the bar for one of the best Marvel villains. Really, realistically, you guys. And that was in the early 2000s. So I would love to see him come back. But not only that, you guys, Patrick Stewart has been told to be put on standby for a possible return for Professor X. So he knows, he's hearing some ramblings. He knows he's coming back. He knows that Professor X is coming back. Look, I geeked out in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I lost my shit when he came out in his yellow hovering chair and he played the iconic X-Men theme for the 90s animated show. I geeked out. I was like, yes. More of this, I want more. Look, Patrick Stewart is Professor X. And that's no shade to James McAvoy, who's a very, very wonderful actor. But Patrick Stewart set the bar of casting for a Marvel character. I mean, that's just perfect, you guys. So I can't wait. I'm super excited, you guys. Oh, man, Avengers Secret Wars is about to blow everybody's mind. And we thought Endgame was huge. Just wait, you guys. But Deadpool 3 adds Emma Corrin for a potential villainous role. So I'm like, okay, they're casting. They have the story, and now they're casting for Deadpool 3. Look, Ryan Reynolds is back. He's getting in shape. Hugh Jackman's been working out for the last couple months. Deadpool 3 starts production this year. That means more full casting announcements will be headed our way, and I can't wait. Just cast my boy Channing Tatum as Gambit. Come on, that's the one thing I want to see. Give me Channing Tatum as Gambit. Give him a shot. Because I love the Deadpool films. I love what Ryan Reynolds has done with this character. It's refreshing. It's going to be Marvel's first R-rated film, which Kevin Feige has confirmed. But we all kind of already knew about that. Bob Iger said that a couple years back. So I'm excited for Deadpool 3, you guys. I can't wait. But the Fantastic Four. We got to talk about the Fantastic Four. Kevin Feige has come out and given us some brief, small updates. And also an insider, Jeff Snyder, has came out with his own inside information that we will discuss as well. So he said, we got plans. We got plans of being for the Fantastic Four to be a big pillar moving forward in the MCU. Look, Matt Shakman came out and confirmed Production starts early 2024. So that means they already have people ready to be casted. They've already had discussions. Contracts are being written up right now because realistically, post-production starts this year. And you can't start post-production if you don't have your cast, right? That just wouldn't make any kind of sense. So Jeff Snyder confirmed that Susan Storm will be the first casted in the Fantastic Four, and we should be hearing this news within this month, you guys, going into March. And then after that, the following, you'll get your Ben Grimm, you'll get your Johnny Storm, and you'll get your Reed Richards, you guys. That's exciting. I'm still hoping John Krasinski comes back to play Reed Richards because I love what he did in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, you guys. It was really good, and I want more of it. But not only that, he also had another inside scoop stating that Reed and Susan Storm will be parents in this movie. So you'll get Franklin and Valkyrie, what's her name? What am I? Valerie, I said Valkyrie. Valerie, in this Fantastic Four film, which is honestly, it's going to be very, very different. We, in the earlier Fantastic Four films, they were still starting out, you know what I mean? They were getting married in the second film, but to have them already established as a family and have their kids, that's going to be a sight to see, you guys. I can't wait. I'm super, super excited. Hey, man. Shh. Calm down, dog. Moving on. Harrison Ford Thunderbolt Ross has been confirmed to be Marvel's president. We will get to see Harrison Ford be president in the MCU, you guys, as Thunderbolt Ross, either in, the Thunderbolts which movie, which comes out, I believe, 2024? Which is, it's exciting. You've got Harrison Ford, dude. Harrison Ford is going to be the MCU. Who could possibly be the Red Hulk? The Red Hulk as president? Can you imagine that? That's a dirty little secret, president. That's a very dirty little secret. I can't wait to see how they're going to handle that, you guys. That's very interesting to me. But look, ultimately, I'm excited for the Thunderbolts. He also confirmed that Bucky Barnes will be the leader of the Thunderbolts, which I highly agree with. As long as, you give a lot of screen time to everybody with Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, a bunch of everybody. I can't wait for the Thunderbolts, you guys. I feel like that movie is going to be a quiet banger for Marvel Studios. Moving on to the next topic, Spider-Man 4 is officially in the works. Kevin Feige has now confirmed that we have the story, we have the big ideas, and that our writers are putting pen to paper right now. Look, Spider-Man 4 is going to be a very difficult film, especially coming off the heels of Spider-Man No Way Home, one of the biggest Marvel films, the biggest Spider-Man films. But now you have to bring it down to the much smaller level, which I'm fine with, because those are the Spider-Man stories that thrive. The more cohesive, small, relatable stories that Spider-Man goes through are the ones that are great. So you leave off at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. He's living on his own. Aunt May is dead. Nobody knows his identity. Nobody knows Peter Parker anymore. He lost his girlfriend, lost his best friend. There's so many problems that are alluding to what can come. The symbiote. He's going to be emotionally not in a good place. And we now have a piece of the symbiote, thanks to Venom, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it's going to take advantage that Peter is so emotionally wrecked. He's not there, you guys. I want him to work for the Daily Bugle. You know what I mean? I want him to be a photographer. I want to see him working. I want to see him struggle like we got to see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Right? Like all those small elements to the character I want to see return, you guys. And I can't wait. I'm excited about it. Then we dive deep into the Marvels, you guys. We got our first official teaser poster with Monica Rambeau's Spectrum, with her symbol behind her. Then we have Captain Marvel in the middle with her symbol behind her. Then we also have Miss Marvel at the bottom with her symbol on the floor. I like it. But not only that, you guys, guess what? It's been delayed. The Marvels was supposed to release July this year. And now has been delayed to November, which is not a bad idea because didn't Guardians come out in May? To have these films come out back to back is kind of dumb. Look, you guys, this is only going to help Marvel Studios. And this dives deep right into the next segue to what I'm going to talk about. Quality over quantity. They're going to be releasing less Disney Plus shows for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Quality over quantity. They struggled with that in Phase 4. They did. A lot of fans were unhappy with Phase 4. It felt like overload. They're pushing out so much shit. What came out in the first phase in that first year? WandaVision, Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the What If series, Hawkeye, Spider-Man No Way Home, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Black Widow. That was all in 1 year. Quality over quantity, you guys, is extremely important. So that means this year we'll only get probably Loki season 2 and we'll get Secret Invasion. And that's it. And that's fine. We can do 2 projects on Disney Plus a year, including 2 theatrical films. That's cool with me. 2 and 2 is cool, you guys. I don't need 3 and 3. That's overload. That's content kill. That's just too much. And I'm not the only fan who feels this way. So what does that lead into? Well, you have other projects like Agatha, Covenant Chaos, you have Ironheart, you have Echo, and you have Daredevil Born Again. Those are all Disney Plus series. So what happens now? If we're only releasing 2 projects a year, does Daredevil Born Again get pushed back into 2025? Well, we never really did have a release date for that anyways. So next year, we could possibly be getting Echo and just Agatha, Covenant Chaos, along with 2 other films. Completely fine with me, you guys. It's time to normalize going back to what, hey, Apollo, be quiet, man. My son. It's time to normalize kind of going back to kind of a normal format. Releasing 6 projects a year is not normal. That's just too much. Like I said, it's content overload, and it will only benefit. Give us time to miss characters. Give us time to build up hype towards different things. It's difficult when you got projects coming out every 2 to 3 months. It's like, okay, there's no hype to build around. Like, how could you promote Guardians in the Galaxy and the Marvels at the same time? Realistically, it just wouldn't work out. So delaying the Marvels until November, I thought was a brilliant idea. Really, really good. And then we dive deep into DC, you guys. So we got our first look at Joker 2, Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn, along with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. And it looks good. Look, I'm excited. Joker is one of my favorite comic book films. It made $1 billion at the box office. I love and adore the cinematography, the score, the direction, everything about Joker I loved. One of my favorite DC films. Top 3. Loved it. What makes me nervous for the second one is that it's a musical. It is drastically different from the first one. I don't know how I will adapt to that. Guess why? I don't like musicals. I don't. With Willy Wonka kind of being the exception. That's it. Musicals aren't my thing, you guys. And that's okay. You don't have to force me to like a musical. I just hope that it's not overly done where it takes me out of the movie and I'm just like, oh, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? The first one set the standard, man, of how tonally dark and grounded it was. You know what I mean? With Arthur Fleck, it was just so good. So disturbing. When he, killed his mom and smothered her with a pillow. How do we go from that to being a musical? That's my only concern. Do I believe in Todd Phillips? Do I think he can deliver a stellar sequel? Yes, I do. Sequels are hard to pull off. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody. Not everybody can do A Dark Knight. Not everybody can do A Winter Soldier. But sequels are definitely hard to pull off, you guys. Not everybody can do a Terminator 2 Judgment Day or Avatar 2 The Way of the Water. You know what I mean? So he has his hands full, but I do ultimately believe that Todd Phillips will deliver. I just hope that I'm able to love and appreciate the artistry of it is. You know what I mean? The Lady Gaga being the musical genius that she is, that's how she can add to the elements of Harley Quinn. You know what I mean? Look, but that's the one thing. Now you got fans who are going to be divided. Oh man, Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn is the GOAT. What about, Margot Robbie over here? That's the thing, you know what I mean? The whole Elseworld story, you're going to have, fans divided. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but it's going to be interesting to see. And to close it out, you guys, James Gunn has confirmed that season 2 of Peacemaker is still on the books, which means that John Cena will continue to play Peacemaker in the DCU's soft reboot, which is reassuring. I like to hear it because I loved the Suicide Squad. I loved Peacemaker season 1. It was so well written, so good, so funny, action-packed, you guys. Loved and adored it. Can't wait to see what he has for season 2. Curious to see where it ties all into it. I know he's going to be writing and directing that. I just don't know when he has time because he's so busy being a CEO that he's going to be possibly directing Superman Legacy. He's writing Superman Legacy. I'm wondering how many projects he's writing for this new DCU. He's going to be busy. So maybe he'll have somebody else direct Peacemaker season 2. What do you think, man? What do you think? I love you. But there you guys have it. That's the video. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about these topics, thoughts and opinions, you guys. And please, go see Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania this weekend. You won't be disappointed. Peace.